This is Lewis Fork, and Lewis Fork Wilderness area back in here. They don't have enough cattle on it or anything else to keep the openings heat down. Horseback riding's not as big a deal as it used to be, is it? See how many's up here at the horse camp. We're right at the horse camp. There are trails on either side of the road that access the mountains on either side. Iron Mountain over to the side, or Mount Rogers over to the right, Iron Mountain over to the left. Many, many miles of good mountain country up in here to hunt, hike, horseback ride. Yeah, there's somebody at the horse camp. There's one or two at the horse camp. Jack's down here. Where am I supposed to park? There. Here at Fox Creek Horse Camp. There's Jack, the trailer. Trey and his horse trailer. There's a little horse back here. My goodness. This place used to be, you couldn't pack them in here like sardines. But I got over here, parked my little van under the shade tree, where it'll be shady at least most of the time. There's a couple of trailers over here on this side. This is Fox Creek. It's running opposite direction to what Whitetop did. We come up by the campground over there, the Grindstone Campground. That was the high point. Fox Creek started running east, and Whitetop Law running west. I thought there 2 trailers there. That's just 1 trailer. Monstrous. Big horse trailer. Big monster horse trailer. Goodness gracious. I think you can get too big. That's a heck of a horse trailer. We had a lot of good times up there. But my goodness, precious few people ride anymore compared to what they used to. This is a good little place down through here to bring your horse to water. Yeah, stock trout water. And stock these things with upslip. The really good streams, they don't stock at all. How many times? Let's go down here. Let your horse drink. Oh, that's good cool water right here. Used to bring her horses back here and tie them up in these woods. Out of that sun. Darn Forest Service made you quit coming back in here for that. The horse is tearing up the trees. Then they'd come along, just cut thousands of them and just leave them lay. If it's government, it don't necessarily make any sense. even the Forest Service. Sit down here a minute. Just got a fire going. Never found no why. Because he could have got. I know you're not cooking, so you must be opening dog food.
Yeah. Gotta feed them.
The smoke's ready. Jack, were you getting cold? Huh?
Yeah. We get cold, we're going to stay cold. I don't know what that's going to make it. Put enough in it, man. We'll get them both empty.
Supper time for the dogs. Let me tell you.
Huh?
I said supper time for the dogs, and said, let me tell you, they don't waste no time.
They don't get this here every day. They get eat old dry food every day. I just thought I'd buy them.
What are they going for?
They don't get this Just when they go camping.
Well, they get where they like to go camping, won't they? Now what's that one's name?
Huh?
What's that one's name?
Cash.
Cash.
Smoke.
Cash and smoke.
Well, Cash has put on some weight.
You what?
Yeah. I wanted to make sure it was the same dog. Oh yeah. Cash has put on some weight.
Well, his fur's a little bit.
Huh?
You gotta see him when he's naked without his hair. He's a little skinnier. He made it on the horse ride last week.
Did he?
Yeah, good. Because he's got a hurt foot back there.
Mm-hmm. Broke that foot, didn't he?
Yeah, I hit him with the car.
Yeah. How long ago? That was a couple of years ago, more
Yeah.
ago, wasn't it?
Got the door open. You let the flies out or in? I tell you what. Sent him to school and I don't know what the hell he done for money, but he sure did do a lot.
The ones that was in, he let out, and the ones out, he let in.
I say, I didn't know what he was trying to do. If he's trying to let some out, I'd been all right.
Well, you got electric here?
Huh?
Electric?
Yeah, that's one you fixed. But biscuits in. Roast, boil.
Hot dog. Of all the times that we've gone camping, the first time I ever remember having a hot dog.
And without taters and onions.
Jack usually puts on a feast.
Onions, Trey.
Do what?
I told Trey I was just trying to find onions. I wasn't getting his place. Cowboy had a war up west that time. I wire it, I got it with me now. But hell, if you get caught out without it, you got to get back to the damn house. I'd walk around with my hands over my ears and everything else, trying to keep the water off of it.
Tried to keep the water out of his hearing aids, is what
Sometimes
he's
it don't
talking
work, sometimes
about.
it don't. They got them out now that's waterproof.
Trey ought to get you a pair of them.
Well, guess what?
Huh.
34.
Marty's wife bought him those.
Toby bought me these.
His
Buy you some better ones.
ex-wife.
Right?
Huh?
I went
Says
up there
you
to
need to
get
buy me some better ones, some waterproof.
I went up there to get me some and talked to him about it and told him to order them. And she was over at the barn or something and heard me talking about it. She stopped up there the next day, paid for the damn things. I went up there to get them and that girl said, "Don't worry about it, they're paid for." I said, "What do you mean they're paid for?" She said, "Toby come up here and paid for it." That's more than Marty, more than Trey will do. I can't get him to buy me an egg and cheese sandwich.
Well, I buy you Dr. Nuts all the time.
Buy you Dr. Enough,
I got 24 sitting in there I bought yesterday.
You still get them over Elizabeth?
No, you can't find them anymore.
I bought them out at the Walmart. There's 97 cents a piece or 93 cents a piece. Almost $24. I asked that man why he didn't sell them more, and he said they won't let me have me to deal it out and resell them. That place sells all of them they can sell. They don't have to sell them at a deal. They're made down here in Johnson City.
Yeah.
Wonder if you can go to the factory and get them, and they'd be like little Davy.
They tell me there's a lot of people comes through here from other states and likes them, and they get them to ship them so many a month or so many every so often or something. Or get somebody, I don't know who does it.
They don't
Neighbor
have
made
them
it.
up in Virginia and Stanton.
They ain't got them nowhere but just around here.
Stanton don't have
You
them.
get them out of, if you get to Abingdon, you can't get them. And they don't want to get no bigger. They said they don't want them. They want to sell them all.
Doctor enough. They say the original energy drink.
Yeah, and
What they call it.
Hell, they've been selling for, what would you say, 40 years?
As long as I can remember. I don't believe longer than that. I can't remember when there wasn't one.
A long time ago. And
But I didn't know if it's just local or not. But
yeah, they like back in Johnson City. And they don't want to get no bigger. Somebody told me, I don't remember who it was now. Said that they tried to get them to go bigger, and they said it cost too much money to go bigger. They made good money what they was doing. And they're plenty big enough. They sell a lot of them. There's a little grocery store right beside that place, Elizabeth, and we said. They sell them little short ones for $3.49 a carton. Little short ones.
mhm.
I was getting them for $3 1/4 right on down the road. But he quit selling them. And
Well, you don't find them just everywhere, that's for sure.
the grocery store got them over at $3.49, and they got a stack of them over there. From here at that dang post up there squaring in the grocery store. I mean, they got must be 3 or 4 pallets of them sitting there.
It feels good out here right now, though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, when that sun went over the hill, it started cooling down a little bit.
Well, that's one good thing
It's supposed to get down there.
about sitting right there. I mean, the only time that van will have sun on it be in the morning.
Yeah. That mine looked like the horse. Yeah, Bristol. I believe Channel 5 said it was going to get down in the 60s this week. Up here, it'll get down in the 50s, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 40s.
This is today's first day of August now.
No,
No, tomorrow is.
Well, at 12 o'clock we'll.
Tomorrow is.
Tomorrow, today, oh yeah, today's 31st of July.
At 12 o'clock will be the first.
Mm. And I can't believe I ain't been fishing but once this whole blooming time. Other than, I did go, I think once before Colleen got here. I went 8 or 10 times with her. And once since. And that, my God, you talking about somebody fished 5, 6 days a week? I hadn't fished at all. Diane broke that hip and got that crazy pup. Put the hurt in old Vic.
I got a new motor on my boat. I got a Honda.
Mine's pretty new this year, because it ain't been used.
I got a Honda 4-stroke now.
50, that's a pretty good sized motor on a little boat, ain't it?
A 16-foot boat.
How many?
16.
16.
It's really just 50.
That's what mine is, 16. Mine's a John boat, and that 25 pushes it down the lake pretty good.
That 45 Emerald I had, but it burned for a 2-stroke. Emerald.
It's the old 2-stroke.
Yeah.
Well, they go through the gas and the oil.
Yeah.
They're good motors, but they use a lot of gas
They're
and oil.
liable.
Huh?
They're liable.
Oh, yeah.
Emerald old 2-stroke, but by goodness, they smoke
Yeah,
and they burn the gas and oil.
and the oil. With the old 20 horse Evinrude that I had, Every time I went, I would take the 6-gallon tank and 2 extra gallons. And in that 6-gallon tank, you had to put 16 ounces of oil in that 6 gallons. And most of the time in one day, I would burn 6 and sometimes 7 and almost that whole 8 gallons. And all that oil that went out. Got that new E-Tech? That's insane. I can go out and troll all day long. I'm talking about trolling 10-hour days. I can go out and do that for 3 cotton picking days and use almost no oil whatsoever and burn up about 5 gallons of gas.
Is yours, do you have to put an oil in the thing?
No, you just put oil in the reservoir in the top. You don't
So
mix
yours
it.
is 2-stroke.
It's 2-stroke. The Evinrude, when they mandated all these emission controls, about everybody else just went ahead and went 4 strokes, and basically what they put's motorcycle motors. That's all they are. Just turn a motorcycle motor on its side. That's all they did. But Evinrude said, well, shoot, let's see if we can keep what's good about a 2-stroke and get rid of what's bad. And that's what they did.
Does yours have
Come up with an awesome engine, and then that stupid BRP owns them. And they quit making them to make ski-doo, to make jet skis. That they make more money making jet skis. Took the best motor you could possibly think of and quit making it to make jet skis.
Does yours have a starter on it?
Yeah,
You'd think it made them both, didn't it? If it made money out of it.
it's crazy. The best motor in the country. Well, on average, like a 25. The 25. They have 105 fewer parts than a 4-stroke. And weigh, like a 25, weighs 80 pounds less than a 4-stroke. They're just great daggone motors. And quit making them.
My God, I like that little fuel injected. You just turn that key in it.
That's what these are. It's just what the downside, if you want to call it a downside, of the E-Tech is that computer. It's run by a computer. And they say the computer makes 8 million calculations per second. Per second. 8 million calculations per second. It needs this much gas and this much air and a little speck of oil here and a little speck of oil there and a little speck of oil there and all that. Well, as long as that computer's working, everything's fine. But if that computer has a glitch,
Everything's good.
I think that's what happened to my first one. I think the computer didn't give it enough, tell it to put enough oil somewhere, and I pulled up to the loading ramp and it died. Well, you couldn't pull it or nothing. It froze.
You had an old one?
No, it's a new E-Tech. It's the first one I bought.
You got a new one, another one?
Yeah.
When did you do?
Got it 3 or 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. That other
You
one,
and Papa was fishing is the same motor?
no. When the one that Jack and I was fishing was white motor. This is a dark blue. It's same motor, just different color. And I took it to Darters, and they were going to break it down, figure out what's wrong with it. And I thought, well, in the first, when you bought it, at the time, like Mercury's or any of the others, you had to take them into service every 50 hours. Every 50 hours. I don't know what they are now, but it's 50 hours then. Well, that was 300 hours. Take it in every 300 hours, not 50 hours, 300 hours. Or 3 years, whichever comes first. I had it 5 months, was down on Boone Lake, and it quit running. Well, it didn't quit running. It just would only idle. It wouldn't go above idle. And I called Darters, and they said, well, it does that if something's wrong. and it'll let you idle back to the ramp, but it won't run fast enough to hurt itself. So I idled back up to the ramp, took it back out to Darter's. He called me. Supposed to take it in. Now listen, every 300 hours or 3 years, whichever comes first. I had it 5 months. Had 306 hours on it. 306 hours, and it just shut down. It wanted to be serviced. He said, oh my goodness. And in the first year that I had it, I put more hours on it than most people put on one in 7 years. So when I used that one for 7 years, I had roughly 49 years of use on it, what most people consider average use. It's 49 years of use on it. Then I thought, well, see what it would cost to get another one. They quit making it. He said, I can't find another 25. So it looks all over the country and can't find one. I said, well, crap. He called me in a couple of days. He said, I found one. Said it's in the back of the shop. So we didn't even know we had it.
Hey.
Brand new, but it had electric start, and the other one didn't. So he made me a real good deal on it. And I said, okie doke. So I pretty much got a new one for him again.
Did you buy your old one?
I traded it in. And I asked him 2 years later, I said, what was wrong with that other one? He said, I don't know. He said, I hadn't broke it down yet. It's still sitting back there. But when Evinrude going to close up, they said they would continue to produce and have parts available for everything for 14 years. But I couldn't believe they quit making that motor. Awesome motor. You control for hour after hour after hour after hour. And if you goose it, it don't sputter and cough or carry on nothing. Boy, it just takes off like a scalded dog.
You think somebody else started making them, don't you?
You would think. I was hoping that Johnny Morris Bass Pro would pick them up and start making. But instead, they keep selling them Mercuries. Well, fix my little bed up here and get ready to turn in for the first night. Nice and cool. I've got no idea what time it is. Sun's up over the mountain, that's for sure. It's my first morning up here. And Jack, Trey, and the dog, and Trey's horse, they're all quiet over there. And that right up there is the camp host. Her husband and their horse, they're all quiet. And then across the creek over there's that big old horse trailer and that couple. Their horse, there's not a peep out of anything or anybody this morning. I reckon it's just a good morning sleep in. Sat here a little while, see if I can get my sleep out of my eyes. Get this sleep out of my eye. Yep. May not look any better, but feel better. Pleasant morning. What beautiful down here on this little creek. Nice and cool. First day of August. Jack's fixing to make some coffee, I think, but he just steps out of the trailer door here a minute ago and said, "Oh heck, let one of the flies out." Oh, last night we got invaded with them things, didn't we? Don't let nothing out, Jack.
It went right back in.
Lord help. Trey and Jack both got eat up with yellow jackets the other day. What, 2 days ago? They came up here yesterday and the flies here at the horse camp, the flies invaded the camp. We went over to the store and bought 4 fly swatters. Come back and had a fly swatting contest. We thinned them down, but decided to go to bed, and I went over in my little trailer and laid down. And I kept hearing, "What is that? What is that?" And I looked out and the lights were still on. And the racket just kept up forever. I didn't realize what y'all were doing. Still killing flies.
Those dog feeders is in the bathroom.
Huh?
There's dog food out there in the bathroom. We looked everywhere for them last night.
Yeah, like the fly swatters are right near your face.
We found 2 fly swatters we walked in there last night.
Couldn't be no obvious.
Lord help. Flies don't seem to be too bad this morning, but just up here at the horse camp, they're not biting flies, they're just flies.